Hello everyone. Well, 7 weeks of traveling with and watching junior skaters from around the world compete for their personal and national pride. And I thought to myself, what a wonderful job and how lucky I was to revisit youth through the remarkable group of young people who have, for whatever reason, fallen in love with this extraordinary sport. In closing our 7 weeks of coverage, I would like to share with you some of my highlights. The heavenly beauty of Courchevel surrounded us with a feeling of being somewhere very special, somewhere almost spiritual. The arena had an element of inspiration which definitely had an impact on some of the young talent. The quality and power of skating from Jung Hyung Lee from the Republic of Korea and the exquisite performance of Evgenia Medvedeva of Russia, who beat her closest rival by 21 points. During that week, I spoke to the very first skater ever to represent Morocco in an ISU competition. And I spoke with a skater from my birthplace of New Zealand about how she got involved in the sport in a non-traditional skating country. We then moved to Ljubljana, Slovenia, which instantly became my favorite little city in Europe, exquisite in beauty and in presentation, the warm people and happy environment, and again, the shocking and revealing skill of the young skaters. The remarkable jumping of Boyang Jing of China, and the overwhelming win of Serafima Sakanovic of Russia, who won her event by 27 points, and the extremely tight dance competition between the Russian and Canadian teams separated by only 0.2 of a point. I had the honor to speak with one of the world's great coaches in Alexei Mission, who told me that working with less talented skaters helped him teach the talented ones better. And I spoke with a shy Japanese skater who told us that the popularity of skating in Japan has brought them all, even at school, a bit of fame. In Ostrava, the building was simply spectacular, and so were the volunteers. The skating once again was superb, but the standout for me was the win by the Canadian paired team of Julien Sagan and Charlie Bilodeau. The previous year, Julien had injuries, and Charlie's father had passed away, so they decided to skate to his father's favorite music. And this choice emotionally connected the team like never before. They skated as if surrounded by angels and won by 15 points. I was able to speak with famed dance coach Igor Spielban about his re-entry into teaching juniors after 7 years' absence while he helped 2 different teams win Olympic gold. He said he liked very much working with the juniors, and when I asked him why, he simply said, "They listen." I also spoke to a young Spanish skater who talked about the impact Javier Fernandez had on the sport, earning his country's recognition and respect, and the positive impact that this has had on him and the other skaters in Spain. We did not go to Japan, but from what I saw, the skating was great, and the fans and interest in that part of the world continues to grow. I also did not go to Tallinn as I was covering Oberstdorf. I sent my colleague Debbie Wilkes, who commented on the extraordinary beauty and being surrounded by such rich history. She had not been at a Junior Grand Prix much in the past, and she marveled at the exceptional athletic and mature level of such young and incredibly well-trained athletes. Coming from a relatively young country of Canada, I was taken by the historic and extraordinary changes the city of Dresden has endured. Basically rebuilt with a combination of old style and modern delivery. The city is exquisite and inspiring. On the ice, the standout of the week was Japanese skater Wakaba Higuchi, who at the age of only 13 skated with relentless speed and fearless assertion, earning her a 12-point win over her closest competitor. The Junior Grand Prix series ends right here, in the beautiful city of Zagreb. Some of the top 6 skaters already have qualified for the Junior Grand Prix final, and some positions still up for grabs. Some have their destiny in their own hands by competing here, and some will have to sit at home and watch online to see if they will qualify. It comes down to approximately 6.5 minutes of skating for a year's worth of work. Somehow, it sounds unfair, but that's sport. While following these skaters for the past 7 weeks, much has happened in the world, certainly not all good. And even though it is just skating, it is somehow reassuring to watch these young people pursue a passion with such absolute commitment, pouring every ounce of physical and emotional energy into something they love doing. Seeing all of this says that there's also a lot going right in the world. Strong bodies, focused minds, and knowing that these and many around the world like them will be the ones who renovate and build our world for for the next generation, it somehow brings, to a certain degree, peace of mind. In closing, we hope you have enjoyed our coverage and that it has helped to recognize and expose the next generation of skating heroes focused on the 2018 Winter Olympic Games in Pyeongchang, Republic of South Korea. I want to thank the ISU Council for their support of this initiative, and of course to our sponsor, Acai TV. To Peter Crick for his vision and passion to help develop new ideas and paving the road for the next generation. To Rob Dustin and Red Brick Entertainment for their technical and production support. To my on-site production colleagues, Director Tom Worley, cameramen and editors Donnie Bittinger and Austin Volyan. As we leave you, we show you images of moments of the past 7 weeks of the ISU Junior Grand Prix, put to a song written and sung by a young girl who I know very well and whose own sporting career motivated her to write these special words. What you were told in the beginning may not mean the same thing in the end. Be careful where your time is spent, for yesterday left so soon and tomorrow came too fast. So live each moment as it comes. Don't worry about the past, for time is the one thing you can't buy. For all of us here in Zagreb, I'm Ted Barton. Goodbye, everyone.
You were told in the beginning might not mean the same thing in the end. Don't seem so disappointed. Just be careful where your time is spent. Yesterday it left so soon, and tomorrow came too fast. So live each moment as it comes. Don't worry about the past. For time is the one thing you can't buy. Don't speak of thoughtless words, for soon their meanings you'll forget. Every minute you have to spend when you never will regret. Yesterday it left so soon, and tomorrow came too fast. So live each moment as it comes. Don't worry about the past. The time is the one thing you can't buy. So you look into a crystal ball to see what your future holds. It's not clear, it can't be said, for you cannot be controlled. Yesterday it left so soon, and tomorrow came too fast. So live each moment as it comes. Don't worry about the past. The time is the one thing you can't buy.